podcast. I'm your host, Zach Peterson. It's a special Halloween episode. If you're listening to it, you're missing out. I'm having a hard time seeing, and hopefully you can hear me well. What do I usually say at the beginning? I thought welcome to Stop It. With me today is a comedian and possibly something else. Doing research. Erin Clough.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Erin, tell everyone who you are and why they should care.
Like my costume?
What?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't explain my costume.
Okay, never mind. I'm not going to. I'm Erin, and I do comedy. That's it.
Yeah.
You can care if you want to, but you certainly don't have to.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. I suppose. Yeah, that's it. Huh?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I'm a little disoriented in my usual things because I'm trying to. A little bit different. I'm trying new things. You know, I'm trying to do this podcast in the way I see myself every day.
I don't want to look at you when you look at me because I can see your face in the mouth.
Yeah.
I gotta look straight ahead.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, This is a Halloween episode. Are you a Halloween fan?
I love Halloween.
Is this your Halloween costume for Halloween?
For this year, yeah. Yeah,
okay.
I normally do more niche stuff, but this year I was like, I'll do something pretty simple. So, yeah.
I mean, is Reno 911 known as well today as it was when it was on?
Maybe, because they rebooted it.
That's right. They had a movie, too.
Well, and this Lieutenant Dangle costume, specifically with the boots, has gone viral on TikTok so many times. Right. So if people don't know the show, then they at least know, like, this outfit or the reference.
Yeah,
so,
New Boot Goofin'.
New Boot Goofin'. Mm-hmm. Genuine ostrich, 3 payments. Yeah.
All right, very cool. Let's start with some questions, huh?
Yeah.
If you had a time machine and you could go back to any time, would you still do this podcast?
Would you let women on the podcast depending on the time that we go back to?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I probably would.
Okay, yeah.
I like to think so.
Yeah, like a drugged out 50s housewife on a podcast could be. Yeah, I would.
Okay.
I mean, women didn't get to talk much, so
yeah,
I think it'd be good.
Could you imagine if they had podcasts at other times in human history? Like an ancient, it's like a Roman podcast. It's like, here we're talking about the flanks. Yeah.
Julius Caesar gets stabbed in the back on camera.
Right.
Yeah, that would be good.
And there's reaction videos to it?
Yeah. I don't like men. I can't look at you. I'm sorry. I don't like men with podcasts, but I would like to hear those specifically.
That would be good.
Yeah. It would shed a light on that. It would make it more relatable.
Oh, could you imagine the Salem Witch Trials podcast?
Oh, dude. Live streaming. Cast your votes for who's guilty and who's yes.
Yeah.
I wish I could go back to the Salem Witch Trials.
And start a podcast?
Yeah, accuse people and start a podcast.
Yeah. Who's it? Like, Good Wife, I read The Crucible.
The Good Wife is that show with Julianne Margulies. Yeah.
No, it's like Goody Proctor. I declare that Goody Proctor is a witch.
Goody Proctor.
She made caramel apples and they're far too sweet. I don't know what I read the Crucible, but I don't remember a whole heck of a lot about it.
You got Goody Proctor, so that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, other historical podcast. I mean, there could be so much fun. I bet John Wilkes Booth would have had one.
Oh, easy.
I mean, he's a struggling actor. You got to,
Yeah, he would have leaked his plans on it, though. That could have been what stopped it. That could have been what prevented Abe Lincoln from dying. More men with podcasts so they can air out their death threats by mistake.
Yeah. All this time we were like, hey, actually, podcasts are leading to the downfall of civilization. What if we had podcasts earlier? We would have saved so many lives.
Yeah. Who's the guy who killed John F. Kennedy?
Well, it depends on who you ask.
I was going to say, what's his name?
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Lee Harvey Oswald. Have you looked into it? He was nuts. He would have loved a podcast.
Oh, yeah. He would have had his own.
He would have had his own in Russia. And then he would have come over. He was nuts. Yeah, these are all men who would have... There's got to be a woman from history who would have had a podcast.
Catherine the Great?
Catherine the Great.
She was pretty wild.
What if Henry's wives all had a podcast together?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Ex-Wives Club.
The ex... Oh, someone do it. Who's going to do it? I mean, they already have Six the Musical, but we can revamp it.
Yeah.
Six the Podcast.
I mean, that's a pretty solid sketch idea, just historic podcasts.
Yeah.
That's my next TikTok thing I'm doing. I'm not doing it. I don't do much.
I was going to say, who's going to do who's going to make it?
Yeah, well, my whole thing, I'm going to have a Halloween episode. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wear a mask. That's the only thing I'm going to do. And it's I don't know if it's successful or not.
It's good. I just can't look at you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't expect anyone to.
Yeah. It's good, though.
What?
Face down a little bit more.
See, I mean, that's the problem. I'm looking through the...
He can't see.
Yeah, I'm looking through the mouth. Also, like... I wish I would have brought a straw for my drink. Because, I mean, one thing about a bear head, it's humid. Do you know what CHUD stands for?
Is it like a derogatory term?
No,
sorry.
I mean, yes, to a degree.
Okay. I think I've heard of it, but I don't know what it stands for.
Cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller. Are you
That's not what I thought it was, but yeah.
Are you a horror movie person?
I love horror movies.
Then you might like CHUD.
Is it a movie?
It's a movie.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I could. Well, how graphic is it, though? Because I can't
It's not too bad.
Okay, I can't do super graphic stuff.
No, it's more like 80s kitsch.
Okay.
There's a young John Goodman.
So it's actually from the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I would watch that. I love John Goodman. Okay.
He's great in it.
God. Okay. CHUD?
CHUD.
What's it stand for again?
Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers.
Okay. I'll have to ask my dad. My dad has this thing where he watches 80s movies all the time.
Yeah?
He's probably seen it. Yeah.
You may have a CHUD knowledge base.
He might have a DVD of it somewhere.
Yeah.
CHUD. Okay.
I think there's a second CHUD.
CHUD.
A second CHUD is at the building. I can't get in trouble. I'm wearing a mask. This is anonymous. I have changed my costume. Remember.
He's going to say a slur.
Berenstain Bears. It's actually Berenstain Bears.
Berenstain Bears.
What if that was what if that was this podcast was me just discussing Berenstain Bears stuff? Where it's like, you remember the one where the cave made a scary noise? Remember that?
You know what? I always confuse Berenstain Bears with the...
With what?
With Little Critter. Do you remember Little Critters?
Yeah, I know Little Critter.
Yeah.
He's sort of like a chud.
He was bad.
I don't know where he lived.
I
Yeah.
really liked Little Critter, though, but I always confuse that with Berenstain Bears.
Yeah, well, they're both dentist office books.
Yeah, dentist office. They don't have books anymore, do they?
I don't know. I don't go to any.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't know. I've said this before. I hope I lose all my teeth. I can just get blades.
Blades would be good. I got fake teeth, and ever since then, I'm like, so I'm fine now, right? I don't need to see you guys again. They're not going to fall out.
Right.
They're solid.
I feel like that's probably the way to do it. Mm-hmm. Is just, like, if I could get fake teeth, I could just pop them in and out.
Oh, mine stay in, but yeah.
Yeah, and I get
you want dentures.
Oh yeah, and I want to get one like that are seasonal, where like today I would if if I had my October teeth in, then they would be pumpkins and goblins and chuds.
I'm picturing, those little awful wax candies, the
Yeah.
vampire fangs. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a good way to start. I should do that.
Yeah, you should start with those because that's only what, 4 teeth, 2 teeth. Start slow, and then you can get the rest of them. Yeah.
Just start melting candles.
Were we supposed to eat those? Like the fake vampire teeth, were those edible?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're chewable.
Yeah,
Not
but
enough
should you
they're
swallow them?
swallowable.
I did. I'm just wondering if anyone else ever did. They do. It wasn't good, but I thought I was supposed to in class,
Right.
and I was too afraid to get up and throw it away because I didn't want to be rude. So I chewed it and I swallowed it.
Well, it was the 80s. I mean, we all ate some amount of lead.
I
mean,
it wasn't
was
the 80s
my
and I didn't eat lead, but yeah.
it was the
For me,
80s
it was
for
the early
me.
2000s and it was wax, but yeah.
When I think about childhood, I think about the 80s. I don't think about the early 2000s because that was my 20s.
Jealous. You were eating wax fully on your own.
Yeah, it was that 80s wax. It was made out of old space shuttle parts.
The Challenger wax.
Yeah, they just melted it down, fed it to kids.
It's the jaw moving.
I know.
On the mask.
After every like joke, because it was like,
Yeah, if you can turn to the side, so can you see it when he's head on that the jaw moves? Because you can definitely see it from the side.
all right,
There it is. Yeah. That's it. His swallowed sack.
I live inside a bear. Have you seen Midsummer?
Oh, Midsummer was fucked up.
Yeah.
That messed me up.
guy.
I'm the bear. You choose a man or the bear. Both. Midsummer was bad. I watched Midsummer once. I watched Hereditary 2 times in a row because that one was great. Midsummer messed me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was that was rough.
I like that one. I like Midsummer. I like the Arioster. Those first 2 Arioster. I haven't seen Beau is Afraid or the other one with Joaquin.
No, I haven't either. Hereditary was my favorite though.
Yeah.
I watched that movie once and then immediately started it again. And people don't like it when I say that, but it was really good. It was
it
great
was good.
movie. Yeah.
I like it. Okay. That was the Chud question, right?
I think so.
All right. Half of this episode is just me adjusting a mask. But I'm committed to it, you know?
Yeah.
It's going to... What is something small that you find deeply meaningful?
Oh. You say yours while I think of mine, because I gotta...
I didn't know I had...
Oh, you don't have one? Something
I'm thinking.
small.
Something small. Something that I really value, I think more than other people, and I think it really varies from person to person in terms of how much they view it and how much they think about it, but it's being on time. I think that's such a big almost like power play, because when you're late, you're saying your time doesn't mean as much as mine, and it's a power dynamic, and you're creating one without the willingness of other people. You know?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I thought you meant something like physically small.
Like a small, you know what's meaningful to me? A beanie baby. A tiny thing.
I really thought you meant something physically small.
Well, it's all up for interpretation. You can.
I was going to say my portable phone charger because everyone seems to need it but me. But no, I agree. I'm sorry, I'm crying. Being on time. Yes, yeah, that I don't know if that's a small thing. To me, I hate being late. Jocelyn will tell you she and I were going to Iowa City for a show, and the show started at 8, and we left with plenty of time to spare, and somehow we fell so behind. And
Right.
I do speed, so I don't know how that happened. But for, I don't know, a good 45, 50 minutes, maybe more. When I realized that we were really cutting it close, I was hitting 95 in like a 70 mile per hour zone. And we got to the venue at 7:57. And so I was like, okay, this is fine. But she was telling me, she was like, you drove like a maniac. And I said, I hate being late. I hate it. I prefer to be like 15 minutes early because that's when I'm comfortable. But no, I don't really care if other people do it. It's just me personally.
Right.
If I'm late, I panic.
Yeah, I get that, and I'm the same way. I'll arrive like 3 days early to the airport, so I just
love the food.
Yeah, I would rather sit at my gate for 3 hours, than worry for 15 minutes.
I have seen so many people online where they're the type B friend, and they show up to the airport. Jocelyn's nodding her head because this is her. But, like, they show up to the airport, and they're just like, well, my flight board's in 20 minutes. I'm going to get Sbarro before I go. And it's like, are you insane? I am sitting there patiently waiting. I can't imagine being late to the airport.
Yeah, what if the pilot gets angry at you?
Listen, I can't, and you know, like that walk of shame, because I look at people with shame, the people who, like, we have to hold the flight for them. And you look at them walking on the plane, and it's like, you're the reason I didn't get to Minneapolis sooner, and that's a damn shame.
Yeah,
I can't. And I haven't flown. I've flown a handful of times, but I am always there, genuinely, like probably 3 hours before my flight.
Right, me too.
Yeah,
I feel like something, maybe it's just the pessimism in me, but like I feel like something's always going to go wrong.
Yes.
And I have to allot time for something to go wrong. And when I'm driving more than a couple hours, or just more than an hour or so, then I'll be like, well, I'll get there a couple hours early, and I'll get something to eat, or I'll go to a mall and wander around or see a movie or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't want that stress of being like, holy shit, I'm gonna be 15 minutes late and everyone's gonna hate me.
I sweat like down my back when I realize I'm late for something. I hate it. Yeah. No, I agree. So being on time and having a portable charger are two small but important things. Oh, I'm so glad you answered first.
What?
Do you have like a physically small item?
A physically small item that means important. A lot to me?
Yeah.
My wedding ring?
Oh, that's a good one.
That's small, right?
That's very good. Yeah.
I was talking to maybe this is too deep not like too deep as in like thoughtful, but more like TMI. I was talking to never mind, I'm not going to talk about it. Never mind. I'm not going to be ashamed to talk. I'm not going to be shamed into talking about it.
Ooh.
You can't shame a bear.
It's really hard to shame a grown man in a bear mask that doesn't fit properly.
Yeah, well, I mean,
he's done it already. He's already.
No, I don't think it's something that I've been thinking about, but I don't think it's really interesting to other people.
Oh, I always do that. Like, I always assume what I have to say is not interesting to anybody.
Oh, sure.
Oh, you don't. Sorry, that's just me. I haven't had therapy for a couple of years, but no, really? If I'm in a group of people and they're all talking, I'm mostly listening because I'm like, what am I going to say that anyone's going to care about here?
Right. No, I get that.
Yeah. I don't know, but sometimes I do got to drop a line, and then I disappear into the night. Everyone goes, who
go in the middle
is
of
she?
Conversation, be like, fucking disappear.
I put on a bear mask and I run away.
I just jump down the sewer grate.
I'd rather have an air of mystery about me though than have everyone like know my every single thought and opinion.
Right.
You know?
No, I get that. I'm more loose-lipped on the podcasts. Like, I mean, I feel like when I'm like on the radio or on stage or doing this podcast, I'll talk about things freely, and I'm pretty clear about what who I am, what I believe, and all that thing. But like when it comes to the internet, like posting words, oh
no,
I couldn't think of a worse thing to do. Because then you're like, here's what I think. What do you think about it? And then people tell you, and it's like, that sucks.
But I also grew up in that age of MySpace where like a MySpace notification was the greatest instant gratification you could have. Yeah. So that still like kind of follows me. I'm similar. I will say stuff on stage that I would never, ever say in a conversation.
Right.
Like if I'm having a conversation with people, I'm probably not saying much. Whereas on stage, I can say ridiculous stuff because
Yeah.
it's different. It's
Yeah.
different. You all have to listen to me now. I mean, you don't have to, but it'd be really nice if you did.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're there, and so I mean, why do you think they're there to listen?
They want to talk. No, they want to talk to each other.
Yeah.
They
Hey.
want to see if they're also funny and shout during a show.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got a handful of the. Though, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Were
I
you
don't
at the? Did you do a show at the Backline?
Was it the headliner one where you tried doing crowd work? It was that one. It was that one because everyone was having problems with this person.
Oh, were the maybe?
It was it. You were talking about.
I was talking
Halloween?
about the guy who
Oh.
was falling asleep in the front row
Oh no,
through
I'd rather have that.
through every show, and he snored loudly. Yeah, like, and I was, I was on the 8:00 and the 9:30 show,
Oh, okay.
and I came in during the 7:00 show, and he was asleep when I walked in, and Matt Geiler, friend of the show, he had to make sure the guy was breathing.
Damn. That guy was an EMT.
What? Oh, he just I think he put a mirror up to his nose or something. Yeah.
God.
And then I'm headlining the late show, and I'm probably 5 minutes in. I start I'm doing my shit, and then I just hear a, and then I'm like, fuck, I must be crushing. But he came through. He came to all 3 shows and slept through all of them.
Wait, so did he buy ticket? Like he went up and bought a ticket for every show? He didn't sleep the whole time, and people just left him there throughout multiple shows?
Yeah. Well, he exited and entered back in. I don't know if he bought tickets or he was just a very sly dog.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. I assumed he had fallen asleep during the 7:00 show, and everyone just left him there throughout the rest of the shows because they were like, let him sleep.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Yeah.
I can't imagine having audible snoring.
It's like, Dylan, there's a man sleeping. What should we do? Well, don't wake him.
Don't wake him. What if he sleepwalks?
I hate being awake when I would take a nap in public.
Was he like an older guy or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he looked
Yeah.
like he conducted trains.
That could have been my dad, actually.
Oh,
That
hell yeah.
Sounds like my dad.
Oh, he's getting some good shut-eye.
Oh my God. Speaking of Matt Geiler, Matt told me to shut up last weekend, and it was the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
All right.
So then during his set for the show we were on, he kept telling the audience to shut up because he was like, I wanted to see if you were listening. And I said, I heard it every time, buddy. Someone shouted, you should run for governor. And before they finished the word governor, he goes, I need you to be quiet. But that's something I realized I really, really like when someone tells me to shut up. I think it's super funny.
That is funny.
It is. As someone who doesn't talk a lot, if someone tells me to shut up, it's so funny.
I like to speak very little, and when I do speak, I like to be told to stop.
Immediately. Shut down.
When I lived in Chicago, I remember I went and saw a midnight screening of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Have you seen that?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking you, but I can't look at you
Okay.
because I wear a mask. A bear. I think it's a bear.
No, I haven't seen it. Is it an 80s movie? What is
Yeah,
it?
it's an ace movie. It's really funny. There's some really good gags.
Attack
in it.
of the Killer Tomatoes?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
about killer tomatoes that attack.
Sure.
And I saw it at a place called the Logan Theater. I lived a couple blocks away from it in Logan Square in Chicago. And midnight screening. And the thing was, it was a $5 midnight screening. So there's a lot of folks that just wanted to sleep for a couple hours,
Yeah.
that may not have a safe place to sleep, and that's cool. That's fine. And I have no problem with that. But the fact that one of them would wake up screaming every 20 minutes, that was fucked up. Because I'm like a half a bottle of wine in, and yeah, just people are screaming in Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. So.
But what other movie? You can't do that at a midnight screening of Space Jam. You can't wake up. You gotta. They picked the right movie for it.
Yeah, you would make Space Jam a little more entertaining.
Listen, I did see a midnight screening of Space Jam when I was a senior in high school. It was at Oh, it's film streams now, but what the Dundee Theater. Before it was, I loved how it was before.
Yeah.
The rundown, the red curtains, the auditorium chairs, it was so fun. But I saw a midnight screening there. I had actually not been to that theater before, and so I thought it was regular movie theater rules where we had to sneak in food. So I had like a bag of Starburst in my purse I was slyly going to bring in.
Right.
And then the dudes behind us had 2 6-packs and 2 pizzas. And I was like, oh, okay, so there are no rules.
Yeah.
And then one guy in the front row, every time the villain did something in that movie, he would stand up and he'd go, yes! And then just sit back down so quietly. And I actually fell asleep during that, and I'd wake up every time he screamed. So it was... God, that was fun.
Yeah, midnight movies are,
they're fun.
Yeah, I think now they should be 10 o'clock movies because I'm older.
Yeah.
But they're such a good time. I've seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre when that was, and they had like they had a guy with a chainsaw run in during the movie.
Like Rocky Horror type of like audience participation.
Right. Yeah,
was it the original Texas Horror?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Have you seen the remake?
Yeah.
It was okay.
It was fine.
I always stand by the original is so much scarier than because any horror movie made in the 70s is just scary.
Yeah.
The soundtrack, the sound quality, it's so bad. Carrie is what I think of immediately. Yeah. The soundtrack of that movie terrified me.
Doesn't everything in the 70s seem like it smelled a little?
Oh, constantly.
Right?
Yes, they all look like they did. Well, maybe they didn't bathe regularly.
You don't know.
I don't know what was going on.
I wasn't there either. The 70s.
Neither of us were there.
The 70s are the 80s for me. You know what I mean? The way you view
the way I view the 80s. The 70s
right.
for you is the 80s for me.
Right.
Yeah, before I was there. Yeah, because the thing about the 60s, like the late 60s, you're like, yeah, I know nobody was showering.
Right, but that's
in
sort
the
of the charm.
70s, it's like, you guys should have been. Like, the whole thing was kind of done. The Vietnam War was kind of wrapping up. Like, you can shower now. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, stop burning your draft card, hippie, and take a shower.
Take a shower.
Mm-hmm.
God, I love draft dodgers, though. I see myself in them. I would. Go to Canada, twist my arm.
Right.
I would immediately go.
Right. I don't. Is this controversial?
Being a draft dodger?
No, yeah. I mean, now and 50 years later, it's like we know that, like, it wasn't a great situation to put yourself in going to the Vietnam War and whatnot.
Yeah, I think most Vietnam vets would say, "I wish I'd gone to Canada instead of Vietnam." So I think it's okay to say, yeah.
Well, we'll see how the large.
Vietnam vet population that
listens to this. How they reach out to wrong. Anyone but me.
Yeah, reach out to me directly and let me know what I said wrong, because I'm sure it was something. Oh God, what question was that?
I don't know. That's the whole point of the podcast.
Yeah.
I
was hoping it was still the Chud one.
We were talking about midnight movies.
Yeah.
Oh,
tomatoes.
Yeah, I don't. Okay. I don't want to do that one.
Okay.
This is difficult. What's something you hope people remember you for?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Well, no, I should be remembered for something. Okay.
Right. What? Yeah. I mean, like, I think there's a lot of different ways. Like, I mean, how do you want people to remember you?
And how will I actually be remembered?
I mean, yeah, because
those could be different.
Yeah, and that's like accomplishments and values.
Sure.
And there's a lot of different ways that can be interpreted.
I would like to be remembered as somebody who only bullied people who deserved it. That's it.
Okay.
And was nice to everyone else.
Right.
That's, I think that's how I'd like to be remembered. But in reality, I'm going to be remembered as the bitch who doxed a racist teenage high schooler on TikTok once because she was in a mood one night.
Okay. Well, okay. You have to tell the story now.
I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's just that one night I was upset and I was on TikTok And there was now to be fair, a teenage boy. He was like 18. He was a senior in high school. And I don't know how I came across his page, but it showed up and it was horribly racist stuff. And so I looked on his page and he had a picture of himself, like videos of himself playing football for his high school. And I was like, oh, I'll find you. And I did. And then I contacted his principal and I let him know what was going on.
Wow.
And that was it. But
did the TikTok account go away?
I don't know because I blocked him before he could dox me back. Because I was scared. Because I've been doxed on there before, so I blocked him beforehand. But
you've had mixed results in posting online, from what I understand.
Yeah, that's why I kind of took a step back. It was fine when I got doxed, and then the government got involved, and I said, "Oopsie doopsie."
Yeah.
But listen, I'll be honest. The guy from the government who spoke to me, very nice gentleman.
Right.
He and I haven't had a conversation since, but he was.
I miss him.
I actually really do miss him, and I do still have his phone number because I have the card he left on my door, stating why he was investigating me. He just wanted to talk, I think. But he was very sweet.
He's lonely.
He was lonely. He was sweet, but because of him, I do watch what I share online now because I learned my lesson. Yeah, I was on something for a few months there, and I had to take a step back. So I do understand what you mean about like not wanting to share stuff online.
Yeah.
Because it gets dicey pretty quickly.
Yeah. I think it's too. I think the internet has supplanted so much of our social interaction, and I don't think that it's a healthy way to socially interact.
No, it's not at all. Because also tones can be misinterpreted. People already have an opinion of you before you say something. And also, yeah, I was pretty loud on the internet and pretty quiet in real life, and I was like, I should probably not do that because that's dumb. Like. Right. To be very loud and audacious online and then not say anything in person is kind of lame. So I was like, let me just also be quiet online now, too. So nobody has anything to say about me.
No, I get that. I mean, and believe it or not, back in early internet times, I was quite audacious myself. Getting a lot of message boards arguments about the second Iraq war.
You know, well, what side were you on?
I was against it.
Yeah, okay, good.
I was for Saddam.
I didn't know. You're a white man. I didn't know where you've always stood. It could have changed.
What if I was like, actually, Saddam's doing a great job?
Saddam's actually really good, and I think we should invite him over.
Yeah. No, I was not.
Good for you.
And that was one of the things at that time. Well, I mean, that was one of the things at that time that, I sort of take to today in terms of emotional reactions to politics, because I was so fucking angry.
Me.
At Bush and everything in the early 2000s. And then I look back on that and it's like, oh, I remember that anger and like what happened with it. Like not a lot. And I spent so much time and so much of my life and emotional livelihood sort of pursuing this and arguing it online, and it didn't really accomplish much of anything besides satisfying my own ego. And it's like, well, I should, I need to take a step back.
Yep.
Because I realized how much time and effort I put upon it, and it may not be worth it. And I don't think I stopped the war single-handedly.
I think you did, actually. No, but that's true because I was arguing with people online a lot. And then I realized it was so draining.
Right.
And then I realized, too, I was like, well, and especially, like, now, there's other, like, there are awful things happening, but, like, there are also good things happening in response to it. So it's like, instead of using that energy to argue with random strangers, I recently read How to Win Friends and Influence People because I want to start a cult. And he talks about, in that book, I mean, parts of it make sense, parts of it are wildly outdated because it was published in the 1930s, but but some of it does still hold true, which is shocking. But one of the things is like, if you want to change somebody's mind, you have to try to see things from their perspective and not come at them from a very reactionary standpoint, because that just reinforces their belief. So it's like, instead of yelling at people online, I'll actually find positive things to do, because it's just draining.
Right. And the things that you can do are more helpful than anything you can do online.
Yes.
Unless it's like putting attention to something like a charity or some actionable item.
Yeah.
And even like during those early 2000s day, I like you, I saw repercussions of sort of my stuff in real life. Like I got my car vandalized because of like, no war stickers on it, and my house vandalized and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had the word French.
They used it as a slur?
Yeah. It was spray painted on my car. The front windshield was French, and the back windshield was commie.
Little do you know, both of these are compliments to me.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I'm Danish.
I wish I was French. They know how to riot. They know how to protest.
Right. They got good food.
They got good food. They got bad attitudes. I love them. God. No, that is very true, though. Like, just taking it. It's hard because, like you said, your ego, like, suffers because of it. But then you're in a better place because of it. Nothing I say on Facebook is really going to change any. It's not going to do as much good as just like volunteering somewhere or like donating money or something.
Right.
But yeah, it's about putting aside your ego, which can be really hard to do on the internet.
And I mean, if we think about the folks that I think that are really destructive, I think that those are the people that run with that anger consistently.
Oh, it's all they have.
Yeah.
Especially with like the current administration, all they have is anger and outrage. And it's like that eventually will go away, and then you have nothing.
I think you can't fight with a revolving door.
No.
No.
If
you push against something that doesn't push back, then you're just going in circles.
Yep.
And so like I don't engage them, and I think they're silly, and I think poorly of them. But they're going to have to assume that, because I'm not going to tell them, because they're not worth my time.
That's the mindset I've had for the past few months now, where I'm like, I'll block people, or I just won't ever, I'll unfriend them, I'll remove them,
Right.
because what do I get out of seeing and all they want you to do is be mad.
Yeah.
Like, that's all that they want. They want a reaction. So it's like, well, if nobody gives them that, then they just keep talking to a brick wall over and over before they finally get tired and take a nap.
Right. Imagine if there's the internet around during like the Spanish-American War.
Right.
And then like Theodore Roosevelt was just saying crazy shit.
I was about to say, imagine if there was the internet during the Civil War, but it's kind of like now.
Well,
It's close enough.
it would. Yeah.
It's close enough.
Brother against brother.
Also, can you believe people miss George Bush now? I see TikTok edits of him, and it's like, what a sweet, kind baby bear he was.
And then that's how wild things have gotten.
Yeah.
Where it's like, don't you miss the days of Clinton and
Yeah.
Bush? I'm like,
Oh, I guess.
to a degree.
I guess I have to.
I was talking to someone. It's like that sort of subtle. Like you could look at ourselves in the mirror and go, well, what if I'm wrong? Things could actually be good. Everyone seems to have some sort of goodness to them in some way, if I choose to believe it. And that's hard to do now.
Yeah. Too serious.
It was
It was a question about George Bush.
oh no, yeah. Question, what about that guy?
What happened to him?
Yeah. Do you think you would enjoy being telepathic?
No.
No?
I've thought about this a lot, because
Yeah.
when people were always like, if you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be? And it was like telepathy is the one I would never want. People's opinions, like true opinions of me, none of my business. Like, I don't want to know what you truly think of me. Like, what you show me face to face is good enough. That's going to hurt my feelings so bad.
Right.
I'm going to leave this today and go home and be like, I was so fucking stupid. And can you imagine if I heard somebody's actual thoughts saying that to me too?
Oh, sure. Yeah, yeah.
Like, and also, I'll be honest, when you said telepathic and I immediately said no, I was like, wait, and then I realized I was confusing it with telekinesis, which I would like to have.
I mean, they're sort of the same.
Kind of,
They're
yeah.
both like telephone.
Telephone, yeah.
I
I would
don't know.
love to be telekinetic.
What do you think that prefix means? like through the phone. It's not through the phone.
Telekinetic,
Kinesis, telephone, teleport,
no. I would say it means like say, but what about telekinesis? What the hell does that mean then?
Yeah, teletype.
You say something to move? Can I look it up on my phone?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, because I'm curious now. Oh, God, my phone was behind my back and it's sweaty.
Oh, we're looking it up. I can't read. I'm wearing a bear mask.
Okay, teleprefix meaning distant or far off.
Ah, okay. So we're seeing.
Oh, relate to operating over a distance, especially through electronic transmission.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
I think. I mean, we've read. I mean, going back to what we were just talking about, we read people's minds on the internet, and they're bad.
They're bad. Listen, I don't want to know people's and I believe overall the internet net negative effect. There's been some good things, but overall we never should have had it because I don't want to hear what people think about every single thing, and I'm guilty of having used to have done that. But it's
right.
like, no, nobody cares.
I mean, this is coming from me with a podcast.
It's the same thing, though. Yeah, I don't need to know everybody's thoughts on. So, would you want telepathy or no?
No.
Imagine having it during a stand-up set.
Oh God.
Everyone, and you
It'd be
just
so
hear
bad.
someone going, this guy sucks. you hear someone else snoring in their head.
Yeah. Instead of just like in real life right in front of me.
Yeah. No, well, okay, wait. Could you turn it on and off, though?
Well, that's the thing. I think the good thing about telepathy would be sort of understanding the motives of people that are unwilling to tell you outright. But yeah, I think it's good that people can't hear my thoughts.
Oh, you're thinking the reverse. Yeah, like
well, I mean,
no one should hear mine.
Maybe I'm assuming that other people are like me to some degree, where they have just thoughts that they don't want heard, and or they don't really have much control over what's in their head.
Right.
And it'd be hard to give someone the benefit of the doubt when you're telepathic. And it's hard. It would be hard to like people.
That's what I'm saying. Like it'd be so easy to hate people. I operate under the assumption every single person I meet for the first time, I assume they don't like me, and that it is. And then I have to earn their I have to show them that I'm a likable person. So if I had telepathy, maybe telepathy would help with that, because if I met people, they'd probably just be like, I don't give a shit about her, and that's much better than being like, I don't like her.
That's the indifference.
Yeah, indifference. Like I operate under the assumption people don't like me off the bat. And so, like, maybe telepathy. Jocelyn's shaking her head. Wait, no. This reminds me. The first day of class, I walked into your class. I walked in late because somehow I've lived here my whole life. I've been downtown so many times. I got lost. And I was running. And you said in the email, please don't be late. And so I run into class. And I sit down. And you go, hey. And I go, sorry, I'm late. And immediately I was like, I should drop. This was bad. But yeah, and that's the late thing again too. Like right. I hate that. So yeah.
I was furious. No.
I was furious. I was furious with myself. But no, that's telepathy. I can't imagine.
Yeah, I was so furious I don't remember it.
Yeah, no. You thought, God, I wish he would drop this class.
I've had a handful of people drop the class.
Yeah.
But I had one person tell me off and then drop the class because.
Sorry, tell you off for what?
Because they didn't read their emails, and I told them where we were meeting, and then they went to the wrong place, and then they this was like a well-off doctor that took it sort of has always had people beneath him, and we're able to get away from this shit, but he doesn't realize that I put myself in this position so I don't have to worry about people like him.
I was about to say, yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, I copy and pasted the email. I was like, here you go. This is what you should have done, and he didn't like that. But
didn't you say once, I think you said this in class, there was a guy who, and I remember you said this during our first class, and I was like, what a way to start. But you mentioned there was a guy who said, I'm not going to take the class because I'm not going to pay, but here's pages and pages of jokes I have, and I want you to tell me what you think of them.
Yeah, there was one guy that just wandered in. And he like took all these notes, and then he like wrote a bunch of stuff about it, and then he mailed a manila envelope that was like probably a half-inch thick to the back line, like in care of Zach Peterson. And I was like, and I looked at it, I was like, what the fuck is this?
It's a Unabomber manifesto.
Yeah, and it's just like a bunch of like ideas and like, thank you for letting me sit in your class. And it's like okay, like I didn't kick him out because I'm like, he's just taking notes.
Yeah.
And, you know, whatever, and I don't care. But the thing was, who takes notes and then sends them to the teacher? That's
crazy. And I'll be honest, I didn't take any notes in that class at all. And I was in there. I paid to be there.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Yeah, no. And I'll say something controversial. I don't think that, like, doctors and lawyers, all these really successful rich people, don't do comedy. We don't want you. I don't want to hear from you unless you're like a savant. Shut up.
There's a handful of doctors that have taken my thing. There's a lot of teachers that have taken it.
Teachers are different. Teachers are different.
Like professors.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, and when I say that, because there may be a handful of comics that listen to this that are doctors that have taken my class. I assume assuming I'm not talking about you, because I'm not, because especially if you listen to this, that means you have some sort of respect for me, and that guy definitely doesn't. And you didn't drop the class, so it's not about you. But
hey.
Yeah, but I'll tell you more about it off air.
And not all doctors, not all lawyers, not all men, but some of you by default.
Yeah, a couple.
A couple. But it's the arrogance that comes with that sometimes. Like, I don't want that.
And the wild thing about my class is that I don't have any actual authority over anything.
No.
You know, I'm there to teach a skill. I don't grade. I'm not like going to fucking fail anyone.
Right.
Like, you failed comedy. Leave. You know, like, you can't do this open mic. You got an F in Zach's class.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just like, and like, so I'm very forgiving with what everyone does. I sincerely want to help people in terms of doing comedy and sort of finding who they are and helping them through the class. But I'm also not. I don't owe you shit either. You know, if you're. Yeah.
No. That's the reason I took your class, because you couldn't be like graded on it. No, I'm serious. It was between that and taking adult tap dancing classes for beginners, and I was like, well, that's like definitely a pass-fail situation. So let me take the more subjective class.
Wow.
And so that's how I ended up there, actually.
I don't know how that makes me feel.
No, I'm so happy I did. I'm still here, so I could have gone on to tap dancing, onto a illustrious career.
Yeah, now you're doing
dancing.
Yeah, I mean, it was either tap dancing, but look where you wound up, doing a podcast with a man in a bear mask.
And very weak calf muscles, so we both lost.
All right. Do you have a website or a way that people can follow you online?
A website would be so crazy if I had that. I don't do a damn thing. I have a TikTok, a different account than the one that I got doxxed on and doxxed people on, because I've moved on and I've bettered myself. My TikTok account and my Instagram are the same, I believe. It's Erin Hates Stuart Little 2, like the number 2. And I don't. It's okay. It's not the movie. It's the character of Stuart Little, but I needed to add the 2 because Erin Hates Stuart Little was already taken. So you can find me at Erin Hates Stuart Little 2.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you have a website?
Yeah. ZachPetersonComedy.com.
That's sick. No, you should have a website. You actually have stuff. You actually do this for a living.
I mean, that's a.
It's
stretch.
a living. A living.
It's a living,
you are
like
alive.
one of those fucking dinosaurs from the Flintstones. That's like inside the remote control, being like, it's a living.
It's a living.
That's what my life is like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jealous.
I got stuff going on.
Yeah.
Okay. Final question. On Seinfeld, the TV show, and only the TV show, not in reality, and you'll understand why I make this distinction soon. What do you think Kramer's deal was?
On the show and not in reality.
Yeah, because we know what his deal is not in reality. But like Kramer himself, what do you think his deal was? Why do you think he was like that? Do you think it was a...
I actually do have a theory.
I'm all ears.
Okay, I think Kramer, here's my own personal theory. I think Kramer was actually an orphan who was taken to an orphanage in New York City, overlooked time and time again, once even for a rat that was adopted by a wealthy couple. And he developed a lot of insecurities that way. So then when he became an adult and he moved into that apartment complex, he latched on to those people.
Attachment issues.
Attachment disorders, for sure. Like, sweet, sweet guy, probably borderline as well, because why not? And also in real life. But I think, yeah, he was just a guy with insecure attachment disorders, but also somehow got really cool neighbors besides Jerry Seinfeld.
I mean, Jerry took, in terms of friends, Jerry took care of him.
Jerry did take care of him.
know,
Jerry was a good friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, George, not so much, but he was there. But, like, listen, if my neighbors had Elaine hanging out all the time, I would also be bursting into that door constantly. What's up? So I can't even judge Kramer too much.
Hey, Jerry, got any olives?
Hey, Jerry, got any olives? Elaine, what do you do? It's just,
I want to have some of the spaghetti. Would you like a neighbor like Kramer?
You know, that's hard to say because my neighbors and I've lived in the same building for over 3 years now, and I don't know any of them. We've never interacted, which is weird because we have a pretty small building.
Right.
I think I actually would like to have neighbors who I kind of get along with. Now, not one that's barging in all the time. I want Elaine as a neighbor. I would like Julia Louis-Dreyfus as my neighbor.
Sure.
But yeah, I've always kind of wanted that thing of like, you're kind of sort of friends with your neighbors, especially people who are very different than you. Like maybe older people or like, that I've always wanted that, but it seems like at least here, everyone very much minds their own business and doesn't want anything to do with anyone, which is not the philosophy behind Midwest Nice.
Right. Well,
you wouldn't think so, but
yeah, I have a good relationship with both my neighbors.
Do you?
Yeah. Well, actually, let's rephrase that.
Okay.
My wife has a good relationship.
Yep.
She's like the PR firm of our household.
Yeah.
And I am there.
Yes. You're IT.
Yeah. Yeah. I make sure everything's done, but she makes sure that everyone likes us. And
That's nice.
she's far more sociable and likable than I am. But the thing is, there's a couple of young boys that live next door to us. And when we moved in, when she moved in, it was probably about 5 years ago at this point. And they were much younger. I think they're like 7 or 8 or something like that. I think they're in their teens now. I'm not entirely sure. I don't talk.
Yeah. Yep.
And she made them brownies for one of their birthdays.
Oh.
And gave them a card,
Oh, that's so
something
sweet.
nice. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. And so they gave her a thank you card where it's her and the 2 boys sitting there, and then a picture of my house that's on fire. And then a fire truck shooting a rainbow into my house.
They want you out of the picture so badly. That's a threat.
That's exactly what it is.
They want to marry your wife.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking. It's very much the end of Midsummer.
It is. The bear. You have a house, right?
Yeah.
I've noticed people with houses generally tend to be like friendlier and on like better terms with their neighbors than people in apartments.
Right.
Which you would think would be the opposite.
No, I think that the reason for the house is because this is permanent. You got to make this work.
That's true.
If it's an apartment, you're like, this is temporary. I'm out of here in 3 months.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah. In my case, 3.5 years, but yeah. Never meeting a damn soul.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's how I was in Chicago.
Yeah. But I would like to. The thing I can't initiate. Because, again, I assume everyone hates me. So somebody has to initiate first.
Right.
And then once I can have that, I would love to be... Oh, it's gone. He couldn't do it. He needs a drink so bad.
Yeah. The episode's about to end. I'm going to get it off.
I'll take off my sunglasses.
I didn't... Yeah. It's been us the whole time.
It's us the whole time. The mustache is real.
Yeah. I didn't mean to interrupt you by removing the mask.
I was done.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
watching and
you.
listening to a podcast. I'm just glad that you support the podcast arts. All right. Well, thank you for watching. You can read, rate, and review, subscribe. Bye.